What's up, guys? Welcome back to the Team Solemn Circus live video. Today on the left side here, we have Invoked Weird. That's right, we're normal summoning Alistair in 2024, going up against Fire King. This is one of the most prominent decks that's going to be up in format, so we're going to be featuring it off a lot on the channel. So stay tuned for more of that. Before we dive in, don't forget to like, comment, subscribe. We did hit the 5K. We're going to be doing the giveaway this week, most likely going to be on Saturday for, I guess, or maybe even Friday. Going to be, the day of the Phantom Nightmare pre-release. I'm going to be hyping that up. Going to be doing some shorts and some videos all week long, so stay tuned for that. We're going to be seeing Fire King. Going to be starting off with a copy of Sanctuary, then placing the island from the hand here. Maybe Telefine. They have, two of them in the hand. We're going to normal summon, activate the effect. It's going to get hit with an Ash Blossom. We do chain the copy of the Arvada here, and then we're going to get the chain link one of the copy of Kieran, as well as the copy of the Runics. Summoning out here. We're going to chain all three, and then it's going to be summoning and searching. We get to dump for the Barong here. Or no search, no search. We're just dumping. So so just having the island left in the hand. And then during the end phase, Kieran's supposed to get destroyed off of the Arvada, but we're seeing it not. That's alright. That's going to search us for another copy of Kieran there. Yeah, definitely would have not... definitely important to pop that Kieran that got summoned off of the Arvada there. We're seeing Magical Meltdown going to be activated. If you don't pop it, then they have access to the XYZ. I guess they can just pop with the Kieran that they have in the hand already. We're going to be searching for the Alistair, and then we're going to be placing the Runick on the field. Then we're going to activate a Freezing Curses to negate. And we do banish from the top of the deck. They're thinking if they're going to chain here. They are not. So we're going to get rid of the third Kieran, which is really good, as well as an Ash Blossom, and I think a Droll as well. And then we're going to get the effect to put back and then draw a card. They do have the copy of Sanctuary here. So they're checking out, making sure that we know what the cards do, which is fine. We don't have the negate anymore with the copy of Arvada. So we're going to normal summon out Alistair, activating the effect. Going to be able to search for the copy of Invocation here. Once we do activate Invocation, we can then on Resolution go with the Sanctuary. We do have to link summon here. We're going to go Invocation, going for a copy of Purgatrio. We are getting rid of that Barong. But Purgatrio is kind of nice. But we're going to be seeing the effect of Sanctuary, going for a copy of Garunix. And then Garunix will destroy all the cards on the field, including the Arvada. Arvada could then special summon out. Most likely not going to be doing that. Definitely do not want to be destroying anything here. And then, of course, if this copy of Grunix is destroyed, we can summon back out two bodies onto the field, which is quite nice, including itself. Then we're going to see the effect of Invocation, adding back the Alistair from the banished pile. The Makaba should be in the grave, but we're going to see a Wanted being the top deck here, which is going to be absolutely incredible. Going to be able to search, and then we see the Green is going to activate the effects. We're going to chain Freezing Curses to this, and then we're going to activate the Kieran in response as well to destroy it. And then they're just going to scoop it up there, realizing the game is going to be lost. They'll be able to summon back out, and then Garunix will get its effects. Well, Garunix is going to activate its effects. We're going to have Kieran's going to summon itself out. We have Diabellstar. We are big chilling here. Going to have the OTK, which is kind of unfortunate. We did see them draw into another Meltdown. This was a while ago. I'd like to mention, this deck has kind of changed. We're seeing that Sean has now moved off of the Invocation build back to Chimera. You found that the control of that deck is extremely better, as well as having other options, with those power cards coming out in Phantom Nightmare, as well as in the next set getting more support through like that level 6, which is as a searcher. Very nice. But I don't know if any decks are going to be able to play around the Fire King deck. Like, obviously the deck is going to be changing a lot. We're bumping down 2 Ponixes. We're dumping down the Arvadas. We're dumping, no longer playing Rangbali. A lot of players only playing that 1 copy of Grunics as well. Definitely changing the deck up significantly, making it more of the Sinful Spells with Snake Eye combos than ever before. Snake Eye Ash being just the incredible card that it is, being able to search for your Populous or your copy of your Ponix there. But a lot of the times, you're also going to be seeing that a lot of players are not playing Barong anymore, which is interesting. I do like the Barong if you're going to play heavier into the Fire King, but I think that the Snake Eye stuff right now is a little bit too powerful. We are going to be seeing them shuffling up, presenting the deck here, and we're most likely going to be seeing the Alistair deck choosing to go first. Obviously, going to be able to maybe set up a Kaliga as well as the Runic cards. Could be quite nice. We do see that copy of Meltdown on the field here. Activating Slumber to summon out. So going for the copy of Hugin, activating the effect, discarding the Destruction to be able to search for our copy of Fountain. And we don't see anything on res of this. Yeah, Droll would be quite destructive against this deck. I just realized that. We're going to activate Meltdown, searching for the Alistair, and we do see the Droll here, having to be able to do that during the draw phase. But we have the copy of Call by the Grave instead, just absolutely destroying that. We get the normal summon, activate the effect, search for the Invocation, and then we can link 2 into a copy of the Invoke of Madness. I haven't seen this card in such a long time. We are going to be seeing a Kieran going to be activating in response to this, though. Destroying a Barong, summoning itself out. Then we have the Garunix as well, which can summon and destroying the Kieran. Interesting that we're choosing to do this prior to the activation of the Runic Fountain. Then we're going to see them destroy the Invoker of Madness here. Then we can activate a Fountain. We have the Tip as well, which can search for a copy of Flashing Fire. Then we can activate the effect, putting back 3 of those to draw 3 cards. We're going to be seeing the Flashing Fire destroying the Kieran here, banishing the top. We do see an Arvada as well as a Sanctuary being hit. Then we're going to activate the Invocation, banishing the Alistair as well as to go for a copy of the Hugin, to go for the one that banishes or destroys. I'm not too sure. It does destroy, okay. It could actually potentially send. I don't even remember what this card does. I know it destroys cards off the field, but it could just be a send. Leaving that Garunix on the field is quite good, though. It's also important that you put your monsters in defense position because of the fact that you definitely don't want the copies of the Fire Kings to be able to destroy themselves by attacking into your monster. So it does obviously destroy the Barone because we're going to be getting the search during the standby phase for that Ponix. Then we get the normal summon out the Ponix and activating the effect here, searching for a Sanctuary. And we might see the Sanctuary going to activate the effects, putting the island onto the field, but they have the destruction for the Sanctuary there. We do banish a Thrust. Then we activate the Fountain to draw 2. Prosperity here is going to be banishing. I think we absolutely cut this during the next format. It is absolutely just not necessary anymore. We see Ash, Droll, Sanctuary, Evenly, a Kieran, as well as the Wanted. So probably choosing the Wanted there. It's between Wanted and Kieran, I believe. Whenever a monster is special summoned out, that's going to be able to destroy a card on the field, which is quite nice. We're going to see Wanted, then going to be searching for the Diabellstar. It's also like important that when you're playing against Runick, you keep your monsters like on the field, or I guess out of your deck, because if you do like banish a copy of Runick's, it is quite problematic. We see them go for a Hita here. There's no fires engraved for them to be able to take. They are under Prosperity, so they can't draw a card. But we're going to be summoning out the Wanted here. Or summoning out Diabellstar, and then we're going to be popping it. We could do it to set the Origins, but it's not going to be enough. So we just scoop it up there, realizing that we have lost. I didn't think that the Fusion monster was actually going to do that much. You know, definitely don't want to pop the Fire King cards, but in a grind state like, I guess, in grinding state like that, yeah, it is quite good. We did see with the Runick cards as well, being able to like, stop the Sanctuary from even touching the field. And then, obviously, like, we saw them banish the Origins, which was really nice. A really good hit that, like, is important when you're playing against Runick, which I think Runick's going to be a little bit more popular in the upcoming format. Like, it's already popular now, but even going to be gaining more popularity for, like, kind of a stun, anti-stun deck, I guess, which is, like, in the Fire King variant, if you end up hitting the Runicks, they're in so much trouble, which is, like, why you have to play, I believe, why you have to play 2 Runicks as well as, like, a double Flamberge. Because even losing your resources, like, if you hit a Ponix, if you hit the copies of Arvada, or if you hit even the island and stuff like that, there are just lots of stuff that if they start banishing your cards, you're having a problem. You're losing the grind game, like, almost instantly. And, like, when you're playing pure Snake Eyes, if you hit, like, the copy of Divine Temple even, or even a Populace, the deck just loses a lot of synergy. Obviously, if you're playing the Oak, you can add back some of those level 1 banish monsters, which is really nice. But we're going to be diving on into Game 3 with Fire King. Going to be choosing to go first once again. We do see a Wanted in the draw phase, searching for a copy of the Diabellstar. And then we're going to go Diabellstar, send the island, summon itself out, activating the effect, putting the Origins onto the field. Activating the Origin, sending to summon out the Ponix. Ponix going to activate its effects, searching for a attack, Skyburn. Then we're going to activate the Sanctuary, placing the island onto the field here. It looks like they're also playing Crossout in this variation of the deck. Activating the island to destroy the Ponix. And then we get to search for a copy of Arvada, so most likely already having that copy of the Runics in the hand here. Summoning itself out, activating the effect, destroying a Kieran from the deck, or potentially a Barong. So going for the Barong, which is going to be able to search for that Kieran here during the next standby phase, and then we get to normal summon out the Arvada, and then we're going to go Wanted, put back to draw. We also have an Ash in the hand, which is quite nice. And then we have a Crossout as well. So setting the Crossout as well as a Skyburn, passing, and then standby phase, Ponix, as well as the Barong going to be searching for the Kieran here. Just very nice to get as well. So like we have the Kieran as well as the Arvada type kind of negate here. So we're going to see the Meltdown going to activate. We might just see this get hit with, yeah, I guess Ash is a good copy as well. You probably want to save your burn for a copy of Fountain. but like Arvada can destroy the Runics. We're going to see Terraform going to activate here. Searching for the copy of Fountain. I just see another Meltdown on the hand. That's something I was thinking about when I was told about this deck. Like, there seems a lot of times where you just don't have that many fixed field spell. But we do see a Talents going to be activating here. We do call Cross out on a Talent. That is huge for the Fire King player. Having that going to be able to stop that Talents is just incredible. Kind of just turn ending, to be honest. We're going to see them activate the effect or Fountain. Do we chain the Skyburn here? We're going to activate a Flashing Fire, and I think we definitely burn this. Skyburn the Fountain, force them to have another Runick card in the hand. Or yeah, Arvada as well as the Fountain here. And they have double Meltdown in the hand. That is quite unfortunate. Not a good hand at all for the Alistair player here. That is a lot of Alistairs. And they sided one out as well. That is insane. Wow. Definitely not a good hand there, which is unfortunate. But we did see that cross out on the Talents, which is kind of insane. But yeah, regardless, hope you guys enjoyed watching the video. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, and we see more content like this. Don't forget to stay safe. Peace.